Basically, every single challenge we face in relationship, financially, health, is bringing us back to soul balance. Like, this is literally where these blocks appear. And so often people are trying to change that soul imbalance from the place it's appearing. But the catch is, guys, it's usually not about the place it's appearing. It's just appearing in that place of your life because you'll actually pay attention, because you're neglecting a different part of your life or yourself. Maybe it's passion, hobby, maybe it's health, maybe it's you're not putting yourself first, maybe it's whatever it is. People are so stuck in society overall because they're trying to fix the problem in an area that the problem doesn't exist. It's just showing, illuminating that your soul's out of balance and you're not living in your full authentic, because you're not living in your full authenticity and authentic expression of self. See, the soul always wants to expand. It is ever expanding. Relationship is a portal for soul growth. Money is a portal for soul growth. Health is a portal for soul growth. These are portals that we can expand our soul, expand into our divine soul blueprint, and clear all the trauma and programming that was distorting your sense of self and diminishing your sense of self, which, by the way, is where all illness and disease starts, in the trauma, which literally means wound, in these moments of trauma, which is how we perceived what happened, not what actually happened. Stuck energy and motion gets lodged in the body, and then anything similar to that experience will trigger that emotion because it's trying to complete, to release, so you can come back to your full sense of self. I'll give you an example. About a year ago, I went through a financial initiation. The business was doing great, it was thriving, and then I was in a relationship that was basically diminishing my sense of self and mirroring where I was diminishing my sense of self. And so I was trying to fix it with the 3D actions by showing up more, etc., etc., etc. And what my soul was teaching me was to slow the heck down. So the reflections got bigger and bigger and bigger, and to the point where I was like, okay, like, I gotta deal with me and like this process, this grief, and unravel everything that was going on. And so I decided to focus on me. When I started focusing on me and stopped trying to fix the problem from the place it was, then all of a sudden, all these clients just came into my field via referrals for a niche, a type of niche session that I don't even advertise. Oops. So because I allowed that relationship to be in my life, forgot this part, then it started affecting the business. And so it was appearing in the business because that was the area that I was focused on. But really the area I needed to shift it was in the relationship, and with me honoring me and me putting myself first and having self-respect. And so that relationship could no longer live. And that was the key to fix the cash flow of abundance to continue to come in, or to start to come in again, I should say. Another example of this is I was dealing with some reflections and I was like, oh, this is my health. So I got all the supplements, all the cleanse stuff, and then the reflection got bigger when I was supposed to be diminishing because I was focusing on that. But here's the thing, the reflection was literally in a different part of my life. I wasn't seeing my potential. So doing all the physical stuff didn't help. In fact, it made it worse. And then I was like, oh, this is super cool. What's actually going on here? And so what was actually going on was I wasn't seeing my full potential in my gifts, which had nothing to do with my skills, but it had to do with caring what other people thought of me. I would literally shift who I was in the presence of certain people because it was too much. Or, you know, Jai healing or Jai breath work, or like, what's that? Or that's woo or whatever. And then I was like, oh, okay, so I just actually have to claim what I do. People make fun of me anyways. People in my family make fun of me. My brother's literally like, is Jill still a tree hugger? Well, yes, I am. And as soon as I started owning that, guess what? My health stuff started going away because it was me holding myself back because I cared too much about what other people think. So anyways, if you're trying to fix a problem and it's not working, it's likely because the problem is not in the area that it is being illuminated. If you want to learn more about this and how the somatic work literally is the key to everything, because that's how we actually shift our reality, soma, through the body, because the trauma is lodged in the body, and you want to learn how to facilitate this and decode this, A, for yourself, and to become the embodied leader, the embodied healer. It's the highest form of leadership, which is quite rare. And to facilitate others and shift other people's lives so that your business, your healing business, your intuitive business, your somatic work business, whatever niche you are meant to be in, which is literally encoded in your soul's blueprint, which you can uncover with Jai Breathwork. Stay tuned, because Oracle Wisdom Academy applications, a full year-long program, will be coming out soon. I'm so excited.